State Senator Joseph Silk of Oklahoma proposed a hilariously idiotic bill to discriminate against gay people. So let me give you the details. In an interview with the New York Times, he said the following, quote, "The LGBT movement is the main thing, the primary thing that's going to be challenging religious liberties and the freedom to live out religious convictions." And I say that sensitively because I have homosexual friends. Do you have black friends too? Silk explained that members of the LGBT movement need to be sensitive to the rights of religious business owners, which trump their rights as consumers and citizens. The irony of that is overwhelming. Gay people, you need to be sensitive to their rights. Wait, but the gay people are the ones that are having their rights trampled on. Shouldn't you be saying to the business owners, guys, you should be sensitive to the gay people's rights? Classic Republican move. Republican 101. Flip the issue in your mind. Have it exactly backwards. Quote, this is from Silk, "They don't have a right to be served in every single store," he said. "People need to have the ability to refuse service if it violates their religious convictions." According to Silk's bill, businesses, including nonprofits, would have the right to deny services, accommodations, advantages, facilities, and goods or privileges to anyone who offends their religious sensibilities. Additionally, businesses could refuse to provide counseling, adoption, foster care, and other services, social services, while also refusing to hire a person based upon their gender or sexual orientation. So here's my question to this dunderhead. Why stop there? I noticed that you didn't mention race here. You didn't say that somebody should be able, based on their religious convictions, to discriminate against people who are minorities. You didn't say that. You stopped short of that. Why? Why are you being a hypocrite? Why not go all the way? If this is what you truly believe, say the next thing. Say, hey, I think that businesses should be able to deny black people, should be able to deny Hispanics, should be able to deny anybody they want based on their religion. I think that you should have governments, state governments can deny interracial marriages from happening if it's truly the religious conviction of the person involved. If it's truly, different preachers or pastors or whoever marries people, that they should be able to say no because, hey, this is interracial. I don't agree with interracial marriage. And is there biblical support for that position? Absolutely. It's in the Bible. It's clear. They say that people cannot intermarry between tribes, as they call it. Actually, in multiple parts, there's little references about how you shouldn't interracially marry. So there's biblical backing for that. By the way, there's biblical backing for slavery. So why are you not going all the way if you truly believe in this idea that religion overrides everything else? Everything. Okay, then shouldn't somebody say, well, it's my religion that advocates slavery, therefore the government has no right to tell me that my religion is wrong, so I have a right to own slaves. It's a genuinely held religious belief. It's in the Bible. I can tell you the passages. It's right here. So why are you stopping short, dipshit? I'll tell you why. Because you're stupid, but you're not that stupid. You know that discredits your entire argument, so you have to stop short. But it's still okay in your mind to say, the women, fuck the women. People should be able to discriminate on the basis of gender. And the gay people, we've been discriminating against them my entire life. You can't take this one away from us. Isn't it funny how that's really what goes on in the mind of conservatives? It's like, God, we used to be able to discriminate against the blacks, and then you took away that. Well, can we at least still discriminate against the women? And if not the women, then get the gays. Come on. We're going to lose this one too? We're not allowed to keep the gay people down now too. And then, by the way, if we flipped the situation here and we said, well, why not allow anybody to deny anybody based on any ideology whatsoever? So let's say there is some sort of a liberal person who is being facetious and being intelligent about this, and they said, so this jackass goes into a restaurant, the guy who owns it is a liberal, and he goes, it's my ideology that I'm against white male conservative Republicans, so get the fuck out of my store, bitch. How would he respond in that situation? Would he be like, it's this store owner's right to kick me out because it's his beliefs and that's how this works? Would he do that? Watch how quickly he switches. Watch how quickly he switches. He'd be like, no, we discriminate against women and blacks and gays. They're not allowed to discriminate against us. I'm a white male conservative Republican. You're never allowed to discriminate against me. I'm allowed to discriminate against you. If you can't tell, I have zero respect for morons like this, because he's guilty of one of the main things that we fight against on this show. He's a victim of his own culture, and he's a subjective, myopic, xenophobic clown. And what I mean by that he's married to his culture, is that he's not bright enough to stop and think, well, maybe I have the beliefs I have only because of where I was born, the family I was born into, the religion I was born into, the state I was born into. He's not smart enough to put that together, right? So he just thinks, well, what I believe must be right because my mommy and daddy was good to me and they was nice people and they didn't like the blacks and the women and they didn't like the gays. So therefore, that must be the right thing to discriminate against gays because my pappy did it. Yeah. And I have zero respect for those kinds of people because they're just not smart. When I was like 14 or 15, I was already thinking about that shit. Like, oh, wait. So I live the way I live because I'm raised here, raised into this kind of a culture with these kinds of people. But if I was born in India, I'd probably be Hindu. If I was born in Afghanistan, I'd probably be Muslim. If I was born here, I'd probably be Buddhist. You think about these things and, oh, I'd believe this if I was there. I'd believe that if I was there. But this guy, he can't even do that. None of these ultra-conservatives can do that, where they're objective. So instead, they make comments like this, and the rest of the civilized world laughs at them. I want this guy to understand that. I'm laughing at you. You're that stupid that when you talk, I laugh. I laugh because you're just that dumb. Do you understand that?